in my previous videos, many friends asked in the comments, why have so many Chinese vloggers suddenly appeared on YouTube over the past few months, sharing their daily lives? In today's video, I'm going to tell you exactly why. Many people have noticed that lately, when you open the YouTube recommendation page, more and more ordinary Chinese faces appear. Most of them are standing in their own kitchens, walking through noisy wet markets, or simply sitting on an old sofa at home, chatting to the camera about what groceries they bought or what they had for dinner. Many Western viewers are confused. In a country known for strict internet controls, why are so many ordinary people suddenly flocking to this global video platform? I've looked into the reasons behind this and summarized 5 points that explain this phenomenon in its entirety. First, an unavoidable reason is the very real economic motivation. The Chinese workplace is currently undergoing unprecedented structural pressure. Under the shadow of potential unemployment, many find that traditional career paths are becoming increasingly narrow. When the breadwinner of a family suddenly loses a stable monthly salary, they must find any possible way to save themselves. The YouTube Partner Program has a natural appeal for ordinary Chinese workers. The revenue is settled in US dollars. Given the exchange rate, even an ad revenue share that might seem small to a North American viewer can, when converted to RMB, support an average family's monthly expenses in a first-tier city. For many middle-aged people facing job insecurity or salary cuts, making videos is no longer a hobby. It is a pragmatic survival strategy. They don't need to compete with hundreds of millions of people on saturated Chinese social platforms for meager attention. Instead, they look to the global market for a more cost-effective source of income. This is the most central and essential reason. Second, the popularization of AI technology has provided the key. In the past, language was the biggest wall preventing Chinese vloggers from going global. Many had rich stories but couldn't speak English, leaving them stuck in their own small circles. However, AI translation and AI dubbing have now matured to an astonishing degree. A Chinese farmer who doesn't know a word of English can write his thoughts in Chinese and use AI tools to instantly translate them into natural idiomatic English. More importantly, AI voices are no longer robotic. They can simulate human emotion, breathing, and tone. This allows vloggers to produce high-quality, relatable English videos, even if they never appear on camera or speak. AI has leveled the playing field, created by educational backgrounds, allowing an ordinary manual laborer to tell his story to the world in fluent English. This technological empowerment is the fundamental driver of this explosion. Third, the lowering of the content barrier has played a major role. To be an educational vlogger, you need years of expertise. To be a technical vlogger, you need mastery of a craft, like woodworking or cooking. To be a travel vlogger, the initial investment in time and money is enough to discourage most people. But sharing daily life requires none of that. You only need a phone and a tripod to bring your life to the screen, exactly as it is. A young person in New York might be genuinely curious about how a Chinese vlogger finds a bowl of authentic stir-fried noodles on a late-night street. This curiosity transcends borders, giving ordinary people without professional backgrounds a chance to have a voice on the global stage. Recording life as it is in itself a powerful form of content creation. Fourth, the invisible digital border is becoming easier to cross. It is well known that there is a great firewall in China. Years ago, for most ordinary people, understanding how to use a VPN, register a Google account, or link a payment method presented a significant barrier. Many who wanted to see the outside world simply gave up due to a lack of technical knowledge. But as information flows and technology spreads, this knowledge is no longer reserved for the elite. Tutorials on how to use a VPN to become a vlogger on Western social platforms are everywhere, and a mature industry has even formed around it. People have realized that the wall is not insurmountable. If you want the world to see you, you can always find a way. This democratization of technical means has given tens of thousands of ordinary people the key to the global internet. Not just the educated youth, but even middle-aged and elderly people in rural areas who are eagerly learning how to take root in this unfamiliar digital world. Fifth, the greater inclusivity of Western social platforms provides a space for these vloggers to thrive. Chinese social platforms are often filled with an overpackaged sense of perfection, where everyone displays their most successful side. Simple slice of life videos like these often lack an audience in China because they represent the very reality people are living through. However, on YouTube, the diverse and inclusive audience, coupled with a genuine curiosity about Chinese culture and daily life, allows these vloggers to relax and show their ordinary, imperfect lives. They discover that moments spent eating leftovers, daydreaming on a balcony, or talking to their pets receive kind responses from the other side of the world, along with decent ad revenue. This provides them with even greater motivation. These are the 5 reasons I've summarized. I used to be one of those curious viewers myself, but when I started recording my own life, my cat every kilometer I hike, I realized I had started too late. We might begin making videos for the US dollar revenue to provide some security, but as you continue, you realize it becomes a form of self-redemption. When you turn those trivial, painful, or mundane moments into footage, you are examining your life as material. This perspective allows you to detach from current hardships and realize that life is not just something you passively accept, it is something you actively create. I believe that as long as you dare to show your true self and share your vulnerability and persistence, you will always find your audience. The appearance of these Chinese vloggers isn't about occupying space. It's about joining the global chorus of human experience. They use the simplest visual language to tell everyone that no matter where you live, every ordinary person's story deserves to be heard. This silent integration is more powerful than any heated debate. That is why I became a YouTuber myself. I know that on the other side of the screen, someone is watching the spark of life and feeling this vitality across the ocean. Every video posted is a signal to the world. I am here. I am still trying to live, and my story might just be your story too. This is the real answer, one of survival, technology, and courage. In the future, as China's internet environment gradually opens up and more people master the skills to cross the Great Firewall and access the global internet, I believe we will see an even greater surge of ordinary Chinese vloggers on YouTube. From my personal observation, while these creators didn't necessarily set out with the grand ambition of promoting Chinese culture, they have, quite unintentionally, offered global audiences a glimpse into the most authentic version of China. This raw authenticity is something that no official propaganda can ever truly replicate. I believe that regardless of which country we live in or what cultural background we come from, the helplessness we feel under the weight of life's pressures, our shared yearning for beauty, and our pursuit of simple happiness are all fundamentally the same. Thank you for watching my video. See you in the next one.